What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into it. I'm gonna do another rambling video about a few things. So I want to say that to the young man out there, just be careful with who you're gonna be dating and especially sleeping with, because vetting for someone that shares your same beliefs and values as far as marriage and children is very, very key and vital, because that's where I went wrong. Not that I went wrong with the woman I have a child with, but I didn't bring up a lot of different things. And so when push came to shove and she said that she got pregnant, for me, I was happy. I supported it since day one. But as the pregnancy continued and I was in the position of buying us a house, I wanted to buy her the house that she wanted, with some stipulations and stuff. That's when I started seeing that our values and weren't really lined up 100%, or actually really at all. I don't think. And I was blinded. I was blinded by love. I was blinded by watching my baby grow. It was the coolest experience of my life. It really hurts not seeing the birth of my child. That's just not right. That's just not right. And then also not meeting my daughter at all so far. That's not right either. That hurts so bad. But vetting, something that I would highly recommend is bringing up, hey, are you religious? Are you spiritual? What are you into? And then when a female tells you what they are, then following up by saying, okay, so what does that mean to you? How does that look like in a marriage? Or how does that look like if you were to get pregnant? This and that. Because I never did that and now I'm suffering the consequences. When I say consequences, though, I will be upfront and honest that I personally believe that, and take it or leave it however you want, I don't care, but every negative thing was 100% my fault. If I wasn't sure, I shouldn't have slept with her. If I didn't know these things, I shouldn't have slept with her. Should have been committed and should have gotten married, and then maybe slept with her. Or when she got pregnant, instead of pushing the house so quickly, pushing marriage, showing her that I was committed, showing her that she is the one for me. I will give you everything. But I have the hope mindset. I don't have the fear all women type. There are a lot of women I stay away from, that, believe me, it would be fun. It'd be so fun to just go back to the old me and do what I know how to do best. But that's not good. It's not appropriate. It definitely doesn't set me up for success for anything other than getting another woman pregnant and then going through the exact same thing. But vetting for religion, seeing if they have God in their life or whatever, and then making sure that lines up with what I want in my future, what I see in my household, and that is so apparent and clear to me now. I really wish I could go back and have that discussion with my ex, for my daughter's sake, not necessarily to keep us together. Decisions are made, I'm not dwelling on the past. But I wouldn't be in the spot that I am dealing with the things that I am dealing with if I would have done this. So, and I'll leave you with that point. Another one that a lot of people kind of talk about is roles in a marriage, roles in a committed relationship. I know for a fact now, if I'm gonna be even just dating someone and taking them seriously, where one, I'm not yawning, but where I take them seriously and say, hey, I'm not gonna be talking to anyone, and I'm not really like that anyway. If I say, hey, you're my woman, that's it. I might flirt, but I just flirt naturally because I'm a kind-hearted person. So a lot of people misconstrue me just talking as flirting. But that's something I could fix, though. Everything comes down to me. But seeing the roles in the relationship, this and that. Seeing, hey, are you a woman that likes your doors held open? Because I hold doors open. She says, no, I'll do it myself. Oh, well, looks like you're gonna continue doing it yourself. Peace out, chief. If for me, if I see the opportunity, I mean, if we're going to a nice restaurant and stuff, I'll pull a chair out and take your jacket and drape it on the back of a seat, or your seat, and do all that. That one's kind of hard though, because I've noticed that women are so eager to eat. They just say, all right, cool, here's a chair, let's go sit down real quick, just ba ba ba. That's funny. It's like, all right, you little hungry hippo. Believe me, we're all hungry. But that one's funny. So just making sure they have your values for long term. That is really key in a parent. I think another helpful one that I'm definitely gonna bring up, if I start, right. I want to say, I can't put a time frame on this, but right before I actually commit to a woman and pull myself off the market, I don't mean getting married to her, but taking her actually serious to where I am no longer available. I got a trick. I just put a ring on my ring finger too, because for me, I don't care. I personally, yeah, we're not married, but at least it cuts a lot of women out of the picture and say, nope, sorry, married, and whatnot. Shoot, what was I saying? I was thinking about a ring. I love jewelry, but before I make it completely solid and committed, talking about children, I think that's a very, very big one. All right, so for example, I would say, if you were to get pregnant, what's gonna happen? What do you expect to happen? Are you gonna work until you can't work? Are you gonna want to move in? Are we gonna or are you gonna want to move in together and buy a house, or this and that, or sell your house and sell my house, or whatever the situation is for each individual. But that one I think is a very, very big one, because there's no real point in taking someone seriously if, at least for me, if I don't get these questions answered. If I would have asked these questions, these hard-hitting questions before a couple of different things happened in my relationship, it would have saved a lot of pain and heartache, especially nowadays, at this stage that I'm in right now. But it is what it is. There's a truck going by. It's all squatted. I don't know why do people squat their vehicles? To me, it's stupid. Anyways, but I think that's a big one because it'll at least tell you a lot about that individual, whether she is the committed type, whether she's a motherly type as well. And you can kind of tell the ones that are going to be good mothers, because my ex is a great mother. I always knew that she would be a good mother. I just didn't know that she and I wouldn't be together to parent our daughter together, or a son, whatever it was going to be. The ultrasound was pretty cool. Kind of creepy though too, because I wasn't used to a 3D picture for an ultrasound as well. Had a whole video. It was kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. I'm old school. I'm cool with just the picture. I believe that little tiny bean is my bean. I make beans, but I just didn't think I would land in this place. So, but answering those questions is solid. You get a few of those questions answered, and everything else kind of just falls into place. Be smart about your stuff. Don't just sleep with someone because they're hot. I'm a hypocrite, I know. It's okay. But I've taken one for the team in one of the most severe ways possible. So hopefully, my mistakes can be someone else's redemption. That is my goal. Because I've made a lot of mistakes, especially when it comes to women. I've destroyed a lot of women's lives and hopes. And I've added to the damage. I've added to a lot of the damage. That sucks. But there's nothing I can do about it now other than change, fix myself, make commitments and follow through with those commitments, so that way I don't harm or hurt anyone else in the future. Be upfront and honest with what I want, what I expect from someone, and navigate that way. But I have hope that a lot more young men are going to have a lot more success with long-term committed relationships than people my age or even a little bit older as well. So there's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm a little tired. I drank a coffee earlier and I shouldn't have done that because now I'm feeling a crash. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, take it easy.